What is up, everybody? I'm back with another episode of Tekkit tutorials, and today we're going to do it on basic forms of EU generation. So here we have the generator. It's pretty simple, and you put coal, you can put charcoal, you can put coal coke in there, which coal coke comes from Railcraft, and coal and charcoal will burn for the same amount, but coal coke will burn for longer. And I have it hooked up to a bat box, and so it'll automatically be fueling that. And this is the very first type of power you'll start off on. It's basically every time you have to start off on this power, because each of these, I believe, actually no, not all of them require a powered machine to make them, but still, this will be what you want to start off with every time. Coal coke does burn for significantly longer, but I do not suggest using this for too much time because it's very inefficient. It will burn through all your coal, which you will later want to make a quantum suit, nano suit, and it's basically just good for getting started off. Now, geothermal generators, you already saw from my earlier video about the infinite EU. You put a lava cell in the bottom, and it'll start working. It'll fill up this bar a little, and this is more efficient. It will actually stop filling this up and stop using lava when it's full, so it's practically 100% efficient. There's no waste. While this, even if that's full, it'll still keep burning coal, even if it's just 1 EU down, and so it'll be wasting like 3,000 EU, while this will not. This is a water mill. Now, water mills, they produce EU based on the amount of water blocks around them, and so this should be filling up very slowly, or maybe even not at all. Let's try to put a couple more around here. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, see how it's filling up very slowly. But there is another way to make it create EU faster. Let me just get rid of all this water. Is that all of it? Nope. Keeps creating infinite sources. Okay, so if you put a water bucket in the bottom, see how it'll fill up that a little, and it'll start slowly going down, and it'll create much more EU per tick. And the next one is a windmill, and these I suggest never using them. They're very unreliable. You have to put them way up in the sky, or else they won't make any EU, such as like down here. They're not making any, and they're just a pain. This is solar panels. They're one of the most efficient ways to get EU. One solar panel makes 1 EU a tick, and you can combine them into higher tier solar panels in Tekkit. And so, I don't know why that happened. I typed in solar. You can make a low voltage solar array, which is 8 solar panels and a low voltage transformer. You can make a medium voltage solar array, which is 8 low voltage and 1 medium voltage transformer. So that'll be the equivalent of 64 of the regular solar panels. And a high voltage solar array is 8 medium voltage and a high voltage transformer, and that's the equivalent of 512 solar panels. And so I suggest either going with the infinite EU setup I showed you with the geothermal generators, going with solar panels. The nuclear reactor tutorial I also put up generates a very nice amount of EU. And later I will be showing a way to automatically run as many water mills as you want. And it'll keep putting buckets in them and pulling them out. And it'll make a pretty decent amount of EU if you're just starting off and don't have the materials to make a lot of other things, because these are relatively cheap to make. It is just a generator and some sticks and wood, and you get 2 of them. So that's pretty good compared to, let's say, a solar panel, which will produce less energy, but it takes a lot more to make. 2 electronic circuits, a generator, and coal dust and glass. Coal dust, you need to macerate coal to get it. The 2 electronic circuits are a pain. Generator's a pain, and the glass is fairly easy. But still, this will produce more EU. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.